setting up, and
Yep.
a lot going on here. And Evan, your first ever Central Pennsylvania Festival of the Arts.
It is. I'm real excited, Joe. I'm real excited to see all what it has to offer. The hype has been great, and I guarantee you it probably will live up to the hype. So
Yeah.
with all the people here today. On another note, there's a lot of food here. I've heard there's a lot of good food to catch here at Central PA Festival of the Arts, but I caught up with another local business, seafood. You'd think it'd be nearly impossible to get fresh caught seafood here in Center County, but there's one local business that's bringing fish right off the boat here to State College. More than 700 miles from Center County is Bar Harbor, Maine, a mecca for fresh seafood lovers. And before last July, traveling to the harbor was the only way to guarantee fresh-caught seafood from this prime location. But last summer, Penn State business professor Sean Knight, born and raised just outside of Bar Harbor, decided to change the seafood business in Center County. It all started with just a few trips bringing fresh seafood back from Maine, but eventually...
I'd have people lining up at my house, and I'd have hours I'd scheduled to come pick up all their seafood.
And that's when Professor Knight decided to apply his teachings.
I was teaching students on how to run businesses and manage people. And when I was seeing the demand for seafood coming here increasing every single time I was going to Maine, it was also important for me to start realizing at that point that there's also a business opportunity that I can take what I've been teaching my students for 15 years and actually put it into practice.
And thus Maine Bay and Berry was born. The berry part comes from the fresh blueberries and blueberry pies brought back from Maine as well. Sean and co-owner Krista first opened as a roadside stand, but soon felt the demand to open a permanent location in the barn at Lamont Shopping Center.
We've gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of customers saying, we've been waiting, or we can't get seafood. We're so glad you're here. Please don't go anywhere.
And the business is there to stay for local customers.
I'm a permanent customer here today, and the folks in the store are just really great people. Who would have thought you get fresh seafood like you would normally get on the beach here in Center County?
But it's a lot of driving to get the fresh seafood back to State College. Sean was originally making runs at least every week from Maine. He still makes trips there at least every month, but there's another port that saves him some time.
We're able to source even Maine seafood in Baltimore that I can bring back twice a week.
And the seafood isn't just for adults. Parents who've had trouble getting their kids to eat seafood should look no further.
We inevitably have moms and dads coming in every single day asking or saying to us, hey, my kids are now eating fish because they just tried your salmon.
My son had some shrimp off the grill, and he loved it all, and we had to come back for more later that day.
And Kristen and Sean don't just sell seafood, they give tips on serving and seasoning it as well.
You can put like a mango salsa on it, or you can even do like even a barbecue sauce if you wanted to. Most people will do a simple olive oil, some sea salt, cracked pepper, maybe a splash of lemon.
And they put me to work behind the counter portioning out choice cuts of different fish sourced from family fisheries. The taste of a fresh catch hundreds of miles inland that may just have Center County hooked.
And that is amazing. They may be hooked.
Yeah, really, Joe. And the other thing, too, that's interesting is you think the prices would be higher since it's fresh-caught seafood, but I checked, and they're comparable to that of local grocers. So they do custom orders as well, like shark and other things. I know you're not a big seafood guy, though, but they have blueberries for blueberry pie as well coming down from Maine, so maybe you'll have to try those out as well.
I'm all about that. All right, and for more information?
You can check out our website. If you miss any of these stories, wearecentralpa.com.
And, of course, you can go to our Facebook page for all